Okay, this video is for people that are thinking about renting to own, or especially people that have inquired maybe on one of our rent to own homes. It's just very important that you know just a few quick things about what's going on if we didn't put you in the home. If we decided not to put you in the home, it's not because I don't want to be responsible for people thinking that they can't get a house or that we think they're a bad bet to get a house. All that's happening is we're just very lucky and blessed to have a bunch of people inquire on a house, and because we're paying interest on the house, we're paying a mortgage, 15% by the way, it's just not economical. If somebody can get in a house 2 months and we think you can get in a house 6 months, we're going to go with the 2-month person. 9 times out of 10 they were in the same boat, they just got a head start. So even if we never speak again, I don't want people to think that they can't get a house. As long as they have a job and make money and can afford a payment, a $600 or $700 payment for a $100,000 house right now, you can get a home on some time scale. The thing is we still want to work with those people. We've actually started off 6 years ago helping people just with their credit, and we got so good at it that we now have mortgage people, real estate people, and even buy our own homes. So our confidence level is high that we can get people approved for loans. And the way we do it is probably what a lot of people are interested in. These are just some quick credit reports. This is the first person. We got him, and you can't see the date here, but it's at the end of 2011. We got him up to a 759, and that you know, when you're talking about this, you're getting well below 4% fixed interest rate. Here's somebody with a 547 that we got into a house now at that rate, still below around a 4% interest rate fixed for 30 years. And the way that we do that is two ways. The first thing is you'd be surprised. Credit reports are the only thing where you're guilty until proven innocent. Almost every credit report, you'll have multiple collections on the same thing, stuff reporting wrong, stuff reporting inaccurately. A lot of these collection companies, there's tens of thousands of them, and it's not just collections, have basically started off in the third bedroom of somebody's house. If you think they're following all the rules before they just load this thing up, they're not. They have a throw it against the wall and see what sticks mentality. What we have is a pressure washer to go through and make sure that everything on there should be on there and is accurate. And we do that combined with, equally if not more importantly, helping people get new positive credit established and using it right. There's guaranteed ways to do that, and we combine those two things to help people get approved for a loan. Just want to pull this up real quick. I know you can only see a part of the screen here. It's because I just searched for the word DEL, which is our code for deletion, and you can just see you can only see part of the screen here because it's also got a name on it, but I just wanted to show people. I started thinking I wish I could show people all these. I just pulled out a couple. I didn't want people to think this is rare, but these are all the, that's how much junk is on people's credit reports. I mean, you can, we're talking about thousands of here. I mean, we've been doing this for a while, so it's, you hit something from both ends like that, you're going to be able to provide people a lot of value. We've been doing it for a while. We want to do that for people without having to take the huge risk of putting them into a house and maybe, like I said, they go out and buy a car and mess up their debt, or they make a late payment, and any little thing can stop a mortgage, and then we're stuck. So just because we didn't pick you doesn't mean we don't want to do the same thing we do for you that we do for our tenants. And I want people to remember that we make money when houses get bought. A lot of times we might not put someone even in a house that we own, but we work with them, help them get to the point, and help them get a loan because we know how to do it. We always have more prospective buyers than houses, so we want what you want. The next thing I tell people is no pinky promises. I've tried it, it doesn't work. If we can't just go out and being in a commission only thing when we only make money when houses sell, just hope that someone decides to buy a house with us as a realtor or as a mortgage person down the road. It doesn't make sense. We don't want to do it. I tell people anyways, besides, if you're not willing to invest money to fix your situation, why would we want to invest in you? Why would we want to put the time into you? If you don't want to invest in getting your credit back where it needs to be, we really don't want to. It doesn't make sense for us to put us in a property or something like that. Bad credit actually works out pretty well. If you have bad credit, you will be spending money. You're either wasting money on rent, you're spending more money on your car loan, or you're going to spend money to fix it. You can't get out of it without spending some money, and definitely we don't want to go try to help people that aren't even willing to invest in themselves. So it's important that you know that we do ask for some money for closing costs and down payments before we start working on it. But I tell people all the time, it's worth fighting for. If you think about all the money you're throwing away on rent, what is that worth? Is that worth fighting for? If you can come to the understanding that as long as you have a job and make money, you can own a home on some time scale. You're here because paying rent is not a smart thing to do. You're gonna have to bite the bullet and do something at some point, or just pay rent forever. And I really like to put that option on the table for people. Just because we didn't move you into a house does not mean we're willing to give up. It just means that we have to go this route. If it's something that interests you, you need to call us back at the number that you've gotten on this email, or the number you have for us, and we'll go over your situation and let you know exactly what it's going to take to get approved for a home.